guys, there's a lot of cool shit being shown here. We got Kane, of course. People were waiting for that one. We got the Predator Prey figure. A lot of people really wanted that. I know I do. So, Kiko, I want to start with you. ACGHK Hot Toys is showing out here. They're showing a lot of cool shit. What piece do you think really is the best? What excites you the most?
Without a doubt, on that screen right there, that what if Iron Man that never saw the light of day.
Dude, Kiko, when I saw this, I was like, everyone commented, they were like, it's Iron Man what if? I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, I don't know what it is.
It's probably the most backwards offering.
It's like a one-scene wonder. It's like
it's never been made the final cut, maybe in season 2, essentially. I think they showed concept art of it like during the making of What If, Assemble, whatever it may be. Either way, that's what that is. I feel like that was a huge miss because, I mean, who wants a concept Iron Man at this point? But who knows? But I think without a doubt, it's going to be your preference on what IP means something to you. Are we going by pure excitement as far as tooling and what's available? Are we looking for something to complete a line, something that's been sitting there for a while? I think that's going to depend on what it means to you. But for me, I think of what they were shown. We're just talking about new releases, right? Not like
just the ACGHK. But you can count Joker, you can count Anakin, you can count those. Yeah,
sure. Well, I know we're going to be talking about it at one point, but I think that the Prey is cool. The Prey Predator is very cool, but I don't think there's any way you can say that the black symbiote suit Spider-Man on display is not the show stealer. Honestly, I think that is by far the coolest. Everything else is just meh. But that symbiote Spider-Man, that's what people have been asking for a while. It's as close as we've gotten to a MCU comic book Venom, if you want to call it that. And this thing looks fucking awesome. And I know we can talk about that at some another point, but probably for coolness factor, the Predator Prey, because I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. But overall, the show stealer, it's going to be the black suit Spider-Man for me.
Dude, that is a great piece, Kiko. And we're going to talk about that because we have a very specific topic for that one. But dude, for me, guys, before I get to Dean, it would be this Predator. I just think this looks fantastic. I mean, the joints, so be it. Like, I don't think there was a better way to do this. Like, I don't think with a seamless body probably wouldn't have worked here considering the detail you have to put into the skin texture. So this would have been really challenging. And with the other joints, you can cover them with the hair and the shield and stuff. So it's really just the knee joints. And if you put them in a standing up and down pose, I don't think it's going to be a problem. It's like Carnage, Kiko. You know what I mean? Like Carnage.
Yeah, you have a figure that is so imposing and so much of a shelf stealer. We've talked so many times about what it means to have presence as a figure. And damn, if that doesn't show and exemplify what presence is, I don't know what will. And how long have people been asking for more Predator pieces? I mean, it's been a long time. And they're some of the best created pieces that Hot Toys has ever put out, you know, way back in the day. And when Prey came out, people have been saying, please, feral Predator, feral Predator, feral Predator. Well, here it is. Now, all you bitches better put your money where your mouth is. And when this does become available, you better buy the fuck out of this, because if you want more of it, vote with your wallet. Because I know it's going to be another topic we can talk about, exclusivity and all that stuff later on. But this is your moment. If there's things that you want, you have to vote with your wallet. So if Prey is your thing, go for it. If, you know, the John Wick stuff is your thing, go for it. Ranting on Facebook saying, oh, day one pre-O. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Dude, this is a day one PO for me. I'm going to get this from Comic Concepts as I tend to do. Like I said, I deal with them. I get my Hot Toys from them. Love Comic Concepts. So I'm going to say Predator is going to be a dopo for me, but I'm going to see if it's exclusive or not. I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be kind of like Symbiote Spider-Man. It's going to be a wide release, but honestly, man, there's a lot of cool shit here. Dean, I want to jump to you, bro. Was there something that jumped out to you the most? One thing that I thought, honestly, this John Wick ain't bad. Like, I looked like pretty good. If you look, Dean, at Justin's photos, the head sculpt, I mean, the hair maybe could use a little bit of work, but that sculpt, that is way better than the first sculpt.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
It's still not perfect, but Dean, what do you think? I mean, about the John Wick and just overall, what was your favorite piece of ACGHK?
Honestly, probably the Iron Man and the classic red and yellow.
Oh, really?
Because we got that Iron Man with that clear bullshit armor. And it's just like, this is what I wanted, right? When I saw that Iron Man, I was like,
the sculpt is awesome.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I just don't like the clear bits and like the candy apple red. Like, yeah, it looks cool, but like when I think of that suit, this is the Iron Man. This thing is sweet. I like this a lot.
Dean,
bright colors catches the eye immediately. I mean,
yeah,
it's badass.
But Dean, you don't have any hesitation. I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want to ask, you don't have any hesitation with animated head sculpts on 6 scale? Like you don't, like in terms of realism?
No, because it wouldn't go on the same shelf with,
Okay.
Whoever. But like if classic comic book Iron Man is your guy, I think this is fucking badass. Like this is what people wanted, I think, from that original one. So to get a reuse out of it, I don't know how much of it is new or whatever, but that's.
You think it's too clean though? To me, I think it almost looks too Hasbro-y.
Yeah, but that's
my feeling.
But that's what he looked like in the comic books,
right?
Well, give it some some type of artistic like cell shading or something, something to like.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's a glossy look, but that's like you said, Dean, how the comic looks, right? So
yeah, what if it's day one? What if he just put it on?
Yeah, it could be the first. I mean, is this supposed to be like? I mean, it looks a lot. It's like comic Mark III. That's kind of what it looks like to me. I mean, the colors are obviously different, but in terms of the circular piece and like the bulkiness of it, kind of has like a Mark III look to me.
Yeah, I think it looks so cool. Like I said, it catches the eye immediately. Well, when you have like all those figures on the disc, even compared to the What If Iron Man,
right?
This thing immediately caught my eye. It's so cool. I love it.
Dean and Kiko, what would you guys rate the overall showing from Hot Toys here at ACGHK? I mean, there's some bangers here. I mean, they dropped Prey, they dropped John Wick and Kane, an updated Spider-Man. We already knew about Anakin and Joker, but they showed a lot of stuff here. I mean, Kiko, I'll jump to you. Were you satisfied with what Hot Toys showed? I mean, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, this answered and ticked a lot of boxes that people had when it came to the figures they were hoping to see. I think this is probably pretty close, honestly, to some of the leaked summer showcase figures that they had said. They had mentioned, the John Wick stuff and Prey. And so it's cool to see that people had some inside knowledge. That was good. But this is, I think, a lot better than the sideshow offerings, just because these are official pieces, as opposed to like hey, I'm going to dust off some shit from the sideshow booth and put it on this like corner here. Here's the Death Star gunner, or whatever. But these are actual offerings that look really good, and most likely most will go up for pre-order. I didn't feel like this was half-assed to me, so I'm gonna get it an 8.5, just because there's some things I wish, because I just don't care about the John Wick stuff. I don't care about the What If Iron Man. If you were to replace it with like 4 other banger pieces, it would have been a 10. But overall, 8.5, not bad.
Okay. Would you get the Predator, Kiko?
I don't think it fits with me. It's so cool. Loved Prey. Just because I don't have any other piece. I don't have any Alien. Don't have any Predator. So I just don't want to have a one-off.
That makes sense. Well, Dean, what would you think? What would you rate this showing from Hot Toys at ACGHK?
Oh yeah, like a 9 or a 10.
Yeah, I liked it
because the ones that we already knew of, like the Spider-Mans and the Anakin, we're still excited to see him. And then the stuff that we had no idea that was coming, I was like, oh shit, like that's badass. These guys, the Praetorian Beskar guys, an actual Gideon figure in hands instead of just like a teaser photo. The Prey Predator, super cool to see. The only problem I have with the Predator is, it needs a companion piece, right? Like, yeah. I don't see myself just getting a Predator. So until they announce, another figure from that movie, the John Wick looks amazing. I think that head sculpt is one. They reused the shit out of the other Keanu head sculpts, but this one actually I think has the best likeness. The hair is a little wild. So
I like that. I like the hair in motion look.
Really? I do too, because I don't like my John Wick just standing there, but that also eliminates that possibility. So you almost have to have him at a dynamic stand. Right. But that's fine. It's not a deal breaker. I think it looks fantastic. I don't know who Kane is. I haven't seen John Wick 4.
Okay. He's Donnie Yen's character. Yeah, this guy right
that guy.
He's awesome, bro.
He's the blind guy from Rogue One. This is the guy that goes with Baze.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be silly, but saying it's the same.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That joke fell flat.
Sorry, my
headphone fucking went out, bro, right during the joke. But so this John Wick, for example, I think that one's interesting, worth exploring before we move on to our next topic, just because I think there's a lot of people, maybe like myself, that are very desperate for a John Wick. And what happened was I had the original John Wick, and I sold it because I thought the head sculpt just really wasn't very good. Right. I think, Dean, I know you mentioned you think this is a reuse. This looks like a new head sculpt to me.
No. All the other ones were like one head sculpt.
Oh, gotcha.
Hair.
Okay. Because this looks like a new head sculpt. And to me, I'm generally happy with this. It's not a 10, but I feel like it's an 8.5 and it's pretty close, right? I would probably be happy with this I would be happy with this on my shelf, because the only other option would be, okay, and I know Kiko hates this, do I wait for in art? They have not said anything about a John Wick. They've not announced a John Wick. That John Wick seems like a character that would be up their alley to do, but you're probably waiting 5 years for that. I mean, that's like, realistically looking at that, it's going to be a while. This Hot Toys John Wick could scratch that itch. I mean, I think this, if this figure comes out as good as this probably might be one that I maybe pre-order or take a chance on, because I really do want a John Wick. I really do want a John Wick. I just love the franchise. But I mean, are you guys going to pick up, Kiko, would you pick up John Wick? You have the original, don't you?
I don't have any John Wick characters.
I was thinking you did.
I don't like any of the John Wick movies.
Dude.
What?
Dude.
Don't come at me when you were saying that Star Wars is okay. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Who said that? That wasn't me. Don't dare.
John Wick is okay.
That was me, bro. That was me.
Yeah, I had a John Wick. I don't remember which one, but I immediately swapped the sculpt with a what's the name? It's something fucking weird.
Oh, the Nut Piz one. Yeah,
Nut PIZ.
Yeah,
which was an infinite upgrade. I thought it looked amazing. But I don't know. There was just something else about the figure I wasn't really happy with, and I was like, I don't like this that much, so I sold it. But this looks like it could be cool.
Yeah. Well, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We got a pretty good poll running right now. It's pretty damn close if you guys see it. So yeah, Predator and Anakin's winning right now. But let us know if you're watching the clips what figure you thought was most exciting. I'm gonna go with Prey. Kiko went with Symbiote Spider-Man. Dean was the wild card here. Dean picked that Iron Man. I didn't think anyone was gonna pick that one, but I'm glad
I thought it was gonna be the one that got shat on the most.
Yeah, I thought so too. I mean, I don't love it, but I'm not a comic fan, so it is what it is to me. Like that's, like I'm glad Dean loves it, and I trust Dean. So if Dean thinks it's accurate, then to me, I'm gonna go with what his word is. So yeah.